Ladies and gentlemen, and hockey fans of all ages, welcome back to another exciting edition of Randy Talks Hockey. I am your host, Randy Dillon. It is November, which means Halloween has come to an end. Hopefully, you all did something I used to do. Go to the store, buy that one box of Halloween candy for $1, eat it while watching some hockey is always great. But teams are now hitting that 15-game mark. You're getting a good indication of what teams are made of. Now, around that 15-game mark, unfortunately what happened is the injuries start coming about. And some teams, they get hit with small minor injuries. Others get hit with really bad long-term injuries. For the St. Louis Blues and Colorado Avalanche, they got hit with those long, bad-term injuries. St. Louis Blues forward Vladimir Tarasenko, he's going to be out for the next 5 months. He's going to have to get shoulder surgery. We wish the best in the recovery to Mr. Tarasenko. Now, the question for the Blues, you want to repeat your Stanley Cup win. You have won your last few games. How are you going to replace the loss for Tarasenko? You know he might not be back till playoff time. Is it internally? Is it you make a trade because you're going to have some cap space? You have the assets. Only time will tell. I think the Blues may do something when they start losing more games. But like I said, they have been winning. Colorado Avalanche, bad enough. You lost Mikko Rantanen to injury. Now, Gabriel Landeskog, the captain of your team, on the sideline with a lower body injury. He's out longer than week to week, they say. Now, for the Avs, when you lose 2/3 of that great line of McKinnon, Rantanen, Landeskog, it's just a gut kick and a wrench in the heart. Now, what magic will Nathan McKinnon does? We know the Avs, we've talked about the depth this team acquired. Nathan Kadri, Andre Burakovsky, Yoni Doskoy. They have guys like Nieto. They have Calver, Tyler Yost. How are these guys going to pick it up? Do they have to make some moves? Well, they're not long-term enough to make some moves, but who knows? Or Nate McKinnon, he's going to work some magic with the puck and help them other guys score and keep his scoring ways along. Or Philip Grubauer going to be stealing games? Who knows? Only time will tell. Now, the Vancouver Canucks, they also have hit the injury bug. Michael Furland out for a little bit on concussion protocol. But the bigger one is Quinn Hughes suffered an ankle injury in the game the other night to the Anaheim Ducks. He's not playing tonight against the Sharks, but the big thing with Hughes is he does manage that power play, and that's a gut-wrenching loss for the Canucks because the power play before Hughes took it over, it was awful. Last night you watched when Hughes left, again it was awful. How the Canuck coaching staff going to help that power play tonight? The power play has been a big part of them winning. If that goes down, are the Canucks going to lose? I hope not, but only time will tell, ladies and gentlemen. And also, how long will Quinn Hughes be out? Now, the Pittsburgh Penguins, they got hurt early with the injury bug, but Evgeny Malkin did return to an afternoon game earlier today against the Penguins. They lost 2-1. I'm not going to bore you, say Mike Smith was great, which he was. Say the chance the Penguins got, they should have won. I'm going to talk about that 3-on-3 overtime, ladies and gentlemen. That was probably the best 3-on-3 I've ever seen, and it does help when you have players like McDavid, Draisaitl, and then you got Crosby, Malcolm, Letang, James Neal, Nugent Hopkins, Justin Schultz. The goalies were pretty good. So, and Draisaitl with the overtime one. That was incredible, man. I wish all 3-on-3 could be like that. And hopefully for 5 minutes. That was like 2.5 or more. Man, they need more of that. Now, have you heard of a team winning 9 in a row this early in the NHL? It did happen last year with Buffalo, but the Islanders are close to that. The Islanders have won their last 8 games, ladies and gentlemen, and last night was convincing fashion against the Tampa Bay Lightning. They're going to try to go for 9 against the Buffalo Sabres. But here's the thing. Buffalo, they're angry. They got their butt kicked last night. 6-1 beating by the Washington Capitals. They were down 4-0. The big guys for the Washington, they didn't really help out in the scoring with all their depth guys. So for the Islanders, you got to be ready. You know you're going to face an angry Buffalo team. Can the Islanders hit 9? Possibly. But I think we got to start giving more credit to the Islanders. We can't keep sleeping on them. I know people, including myself, said, oh, they're not going to score. That was semantics say. They're not going to make the playoffs. But man, oh man, they're making a case. So I'm going to keep an eye on them and not take the Islanders lightly because, man, they're a good hockey team. And Islander fans already know that. I do apologize, but I do agree with you guys. Now, the Islanders are playing good, but the Tampa Bay Lightning, what is up with them, ladies and gentlemen? They're 9 out of a playoff spot. Stamkos and Kucherov, they are scoring, but not at their rate. Hedman, he was hurt for a little time when he's going to be back. But I think the bigger cause is Andrei Vasilevskiy. He had not been great since the start of the season. Right now, he has a goals against a 312, a 9% of 902. As a former Vezina winner, Vasilevskiy, you gotta be better. They signed you to a major long-term deal, 8 years with a lot of dough. I believe it's 9.5. You gotta show your worth. That if not, they're gonna put the boats in trouble. I know last year's playoffs sucked. You got upset by the Jackets. It was heart-wrenching, but you gotta get over it. If you want to show everyone wrong, you gotta make the playoffs first. So we'll see if the Lightning can turn things around here and show why last year they were one of the best teams. Now, if a win for a Lightning can help turn them around, what will a win for the Calgary Flames do? I'm talking about that 6-5 overtime thriller against Nashville, because the Flames were down 4-1. They tie it back. Nashville scores late. Calgary ties it back. And Matthew Tkachuk scores an amazing, possibly game of the year OT winner. Wins like those can really change a season. It has happened to Flames in the past, where in the 2014-15 season, they were down to LA. They lost their last several games, and the Flames came back, won in overtime. That helped them make the playoff. Now, will this win propel them to top of the league like last year? Close to the top. Who knows? But sometimes that little win can give you the life to change it around. Only time will tell for the Flames, because we know their big gun, Lindholm, Monahan, and Gaudreau, have not been good. The scoring has been hard to come around for that team. They were not scoring as much as last year. But hey, what's going to happen now? The Blackhawks, ladies and gentlemen, oh my goodness, I really thought this team was better. I even thought they were going to make the playoffs. It doesn't look like that, but it is still November. They're not getting wins right now. Patrick Kane is helping out, but they need more goal scoring, and the defense has not been helping. Brent Seabrook was a healthy scratch. He's out now. Gustafsson is out. The clock is ticking, Stan Bowman. Are you going to make a coaching change? Anything possible at this point, but it's not looking good in Chi-Town. Now, I do want to praise Winnipeg Jet goaltender Connor Hellebuck on a brilliant game he played last night against the San Jose Sharks. Made 50-plus saves. But Martin Jones, you got to make a save, man. This guy make 50. You can't make that big one key save. A late goal by the Jets, by Nikolai Ehlers. And it was a good goal, good play by the Jets. But Jones got to make that save. The Sharks do play tonight against the Canucks. Aaron Dell's starting, but man, oh man, I saw someone on Twitter saying, bring the other guy up at this point. Because Shark fans, you just close your eyes when your goalies are in net. Now, I don't think enough people are giving credit to the Boston Bruins. The Boston Bruins are 1-2 to start this season. Now, everyone say, well, they're a good team. They made the final, but still, that record's pretty impressive. Give them a round of applause. Everyone's playing good. Tuukka Rask, Yaroslav Black, the big gun, Bergeron, Marchand, and Pasternak. They're doing well, so we got to acknowledge that. Now, the final couple of things is the Winnipeg Jets story with Dustin Byfuglien just keeps getting interesting. He got ankle surgery. Now, he's going to be out for the rest of the season, but the thing is, he said, I got that playing hockey. Okay, why didn't you report to training camp? Why didn't you tell at that time? I know he wants to be paid, but I don't think that's going to happen. Did the complication of the CBA, only time will tell. But maybe Byfuglien didn't want to be rushed back. I don't know. Only Big Buff had the answers for us, ladies and gentlemen. The final thing to talk about, once again, Taylor Hall's on headlines for this. And the reason being is the Devils recently lost on Wednesday, 7-6 to the Lightning. And the Devils fans, they were giving the thumbs down. The boo birds were coming out. Taylor Hall saying the fans have their right. But it just sucked me playing that environment. We know Hall's history in Edmonton. He was playing that environment as well. The fans booing, people throwing jerseys on the ice. But I gotta believe Taylor Hall time in Jersey is coming to an end. It's only a matter of time. Unless they go into an incredible winning streak. Unless Louis Domingue, who they just acquired, played incredible to help this team. I don't know. But I don't think the Devils are going to make the playoffs. I thought they were. Not going to happen. Taylor Hall going to be packing bags. But the question is where he's going. And let's not forget his contract year. He probably want to earn that big money somewhere, but right now his value is going down. Well, that's all I got for you this week, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you'll be back next week for another exciting edition of Randy Talk Hockey. We are working on something possibly here. Possibly maybe some blog posts coming along. Who knows? We'll keep you posted. Anyways, have a good weekend and always remember, watch some hockey.